We're live from the new 304 studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Hey, this is a STSpod.club production. How the hell are you, JB?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, player, in the new studio?
Oh, man. Still got some things to do, but right now you can see some of my Funko Pops, and you see the title belts are actually, I stole them from a yard sale. And
That's how you do it.
I did. I pinned somebody, and then I took all the belts and said I'm 24/7 champ. You see that belt over there? It kind of looks like the one Alan still had last week. So we're giving that away this month here in the giveaway. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I put some Funko Pops right there where you see all that stuff. You're probably going to see some soundproof stuff also behind the logo. But I'm here. I can have guests. I can have 2 to 3 people sitting next to me. So if you want to come just sit down and talk to us in 304 Studios here at Jonesboro, let us know. Before we get started, a big congratulations to Michael Terry for winning the 2 VIP tickets for tomorrow. And that's right, tomorrow at 12:30. And there's still some VIP tickets left. And dude, it's standing room only, and you can get into the show for $5. That's right. I said $5. Good God.
5-star.
But you're going to have to stand. You're going to have to stand around the seats. You can't, you might sit in someone's lap. I don't know. Maybe they'll.
Rightfully so. A chance should be another 5.
Hey, we're going to get started. If this is the first time you've joined us, man, why is this the first time? No, we do it roundtable format. Hits, misses, MVP. What do you look forward to next week? And thumbs up, thumbs down. This is episode 20. Can you believe it, Rhino? 20 shows, me and you. Awesome. So, okay, tell me your hits for the week.
My hits for the week. Let me say this. Started off with the showing off the women's title. A hit for me this week, the women's division. I'm interested in the women's championship. Not only am I interested in the women's championship, but dare I throw out in the air what I think no one else has. And dare I say, BT, I don't think you were going to say either. But, we asked a lot about Dustin Starr getting into the ring. I saw the way Maria Starr was looking at that championship while she was holding it. I thought the title's name was Reese. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying that I think that maybe Maria Starr could be interested in holding that championship a little bit longer. So I'm interested in the women's division. It's a hit for me this week.
All right.
Maria Starr, the women doing big hit, but also tag team division as always. The Crowleys in the main event. I was wondering if they would even be on the show. They were in the main event. Loved it. Young Goats wanting the smoke was a hit for me. And you know what? I'm going to end it right there. Young Goats wanting the smoke. They came out. They weren't a part of the match, but they came out. They wanted the smoke. Man, the Young Goats in the tag team division, not only do they want the smoke, they want the titles as well. I'm interested in the people interested in being champions.
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, they coming out doing what they have to do, making themselves the center of attention, and that's what it is. Crowd, I'm going to give hits. Crowd was super hot again this week. Thought that added a bunch to the main event, added the very front of the show. Tim Van Horn, probably our best guest announcer so far, done a fantastic job. Dustin was, man, he was on fire in this episode. His reaction to everything, the gun show, hell's going to break loose. The crowd did love the gun show. I mean, they're just,
always.
Yes. Let me see. Oh, we got the Allied Empire, buddy. Finally got a name for those two guys. Action Jackson on the microphone, another hit for me. The 6-man tag, as you mentioned, was a really good hit also. So that's my hits for the week. What about misses, Rhino? What about misses?
For me, the misses, this is going to sound silly, but I'm serious. I don't like how the Skimmerhorns were suited. I don't want them in a t-shirt. They're champions. I want to see the Skimmerhorns go from 0 to 100. Started from the bottom, now we're here. We've seen the Skimmerhorns at the bottom week after week. And truth be told, it got them the championships. But now that they're champions, I want them to dress like it. They went to Susiu. I know Susiu got some damn good suits. So I want the Skimmerhorns to talk to somebody and get a damn good suit because they got them. But also, not only that, another maybe picky direction. I want to see more from the building. So I'm not talking about the wrestling and the wrestlers per se, but the building itself when it comes to the presentation. Sometimes I talk about the production presentation of the show itself. I'm not exactly sure what it is, if it's more advertisements on the wall or what. I'm not sure what it is, but the building as a whole, I want to see something more detail, especially on the walls.
I get it. That we're still seeing behind Dustin. We're seeing somebody up there behind him doing it with the camera. I'm still not. We're going to close in. We're going to tighten that up. This is week 20. It's time to tighten those little things up. I get that. My missus, for 3 weeks in a row or 3 times in a row, I'm going to give Eric hell because it's Eric's cap is a miss. Diana Taylor's eye makeup. Oh my God. Here's the problem. Yeah. All right. She missed the show that one Saturday night because of the angle. And then she was at the Commerce show. There's pictures all over the internet. There wasn't anything wrong with her eye. Okay. So there's a little bit of mix up and I don't like that. I want to follow the storyline. Give her eye makeup at the Commerce Street show. That's just me. And I wanted more comedy with Steele and the posse. They actually kind of wrapped that up with the belt because they left Simon in the parking lot after that interview that they did. They showed them they were in the parking lot and they'd already beat up Simon for his little trick with the belt and took the belt back. Yeah, I just want to see more comedy with that. 3 or 4 weeks would have been fun for me. Before we go. Comedy, let me talk about that. We had our bloopers episode released on Sunday. It had the most listens of any bloopers episode in 7-day span, in the sense that usually we do not have any 4th of July listens until the next week. We had a lot of listens this past week. We had a WTF this past week also. It's always WTF News Desk is a big popular episode. With all the Rollin Into Mempho episodes and right under all that is always WTF, a big favorite. We have a record store this upcoming Monday, and on Thursday we're doing a very special Cool Kids Countdown. We're going to do the live feed on Thursday. And then drop it on the main feed the next week. But I got a question for you. Do you remember all the stuff when they were talking about New Japan and talking to WWE and all that? Do you remember that, Rhino?
When?
It was last month sometime. They talked about that WWE, had talked to New Japan, and they were talking about bringing some guys in. Well, what happened was Lance, I know you like the fantasy book, but he likes the fantasy book also. So he booked a whole card, 10 matches, and I am going to tell him how they're not going to work. Okay. Not one of them is going to work. Not one of the matches is going to work. And I'll tell him how to do that on Thursday.
That's interesting, but I will say I believe that WWE does have an NXT Japan coming along pretty soon. So working with New Japan, if there is an NXT Japan, like there is an NXT UK, if we do see an NXT Japan, I think you got to go through New Japan Pro Wrestling to make anything, whether it's new or from yesterday, work within NXT in Japan. I think that it's inevitable, but if it's not, I'm very, very interested to see what your friend had booked.
See, I don't do a lot of fantasy booking. He booked it, and then I'm going to be the spoiler. I'm just going to say that match wouldn't work because boom. All right, so let's get to the MVP. Who's your MVP for the week?
My MVP this week? I didn't mention anything about him, but Mike Anthony. I loved the way that Mike Anthony said, this team, hell no. I'm not worried about this team. I'm worried about the Heritage Championship. However, I gotta give it to Big Swole, Justin Cole as well, because he responded in a way that's what I want to see more of Justin Cole. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to see, but it's a step in the right direction. It was better. He was like, okay, you want to do this? I want this too. I wanted to. I started to believe it more from him. Hey, look, I called on you because I needed some help with these guys. But when we get down to the nitty gritty, I want that Heritage Championship. They both do. So I can't wait to see their next match. If they get one, they're both my MVP this week.
Right on. I'm going to go with Mike Anthony too. I mean, he's really one of those guys where you're looking for him to explode. It's like give him a chance for the belt. The crowd reacted big time to all his moves this week. It was kind of flat last week, but they really reacted when that was a hell of a hot tag. So that's my MVP. MVP also you had talked about the young goats. It's the whole tag team division, something happening. And all of a sudden they have a match and then they make it in a 6-man tag. I think that's what my friend Lance calls Teddy Longan. Did I get that right, Lance? I'm not sure, but I think it's Teddy Longan. So my MVP, and also just a special note, Dustin was on fire. He's been good the whole time, but today, for some reason, exactly, killing it. Very good, very good. All right, man, let's go. What do you look forward to on next week's show?
The Women's Championship. That's what I'm looking forward to next week.
Oh, man. Gauntlet for the gold. That's going to be fun, guys. All the girls, there's no telling how many there's going to be in there. The Rebels really did well. And also, you're going to see Paris Kelly. You're going to see Diana Taylor. You're going to see all the girls that's been on here so far. So I'm excited about the Gauntlet for the gold. Also, again, we get Crowley's versus the Skimmerhorns, right? Is that who we get? Or we get the Young Goats against the Skimmerhorns?
Yeah.
Young Goats against the Skimmerhorns next week.
I think I could be wrong. We could both be wrong.
Yeah, I believe it's the Skimmerhorns against the Young Goats, and then we're looking at one of the I'll have to go back and look at that. I'm looking for the tag team. I'm looking forward to the tag team title match this coming next week. There we go. We won't be wrong if we say that. It is going to be called Championship Saturday. So all the titles will be on the line. There will be a championship, a woman's champ. JB, this is the first ever Memphis Wrestling Ladies Champion. Ever. Awesome. The tag team titles will be on the line. We don't know who's wrestling.
Andre 3000.
And Action Jackson against Alan Steele, all on Championship Saturday. All right,
BT. No, before we go, I got to ask you one question. We never do this, but this is something that we didn't speak about it this podcast, but I personally, friend to friend, man to man, who do you think is going to win? Action Jackson.
I'm going to go with Alan Steele. All his shenanigans. I'm going with Alan Steele and his shenanigans, man.
You've got a nice, lovely place. I see your toy championship for the tag team, the bronze tag team championship. I have the toy spinner WWE Championship.
Oh, it's up there too. The spinner's up there.
You have the spinner? You have the spinner?
I told you I got them all from a yard sale.
Doggone it, I was going to try to bet you. Never mind.
No betting. Tell us
one day, a quarter or something.
Twitch, we're streaming the episode almost every week live. Go ahead and tell them how to get there.
Twitch.tv/RynoJB. Make sure you join us Monday through Monday. I said what I said. At whatever time, because it could be 7 a.m., it could be 5 p.m. These days, I don't know what time we go live, but we do go live. Make sure you join us Monday through Monday. It's a good time. We do wrestling. We do sports. We have bets. We give out points. We have a bunch of wrestling fans that are looking forward to having a good time with wrestling fans. So make sure you join us whenever you're awake. Just tune in. Twitch.tv/RynoJB. That's the link.
Right on. And we're doing a super sizzling summer showdown giveaway to Patreon members. Join for $3. It's a Rollin Into Mempho shirt, a video message from Austin Lane, some Funko Pop, some prize package. Look up there. Look up there. It's prize package from Manscaped. We got a toy title belt, a wrestling mask, a little bit of everything in that package so you can win, but $3. Also, let's do thumbs up, thumbs down, and then we're going to give everyone a huge reminder.
Personally, for me, I'm going to do it in the middle.
Oh, in the middle. I had a real good time this week. I'm going big thumbs up, even though I can't remember who's going to be in a tag team match next Saturday. So I thought I'd
in the middle, player.
I'm going to go thumbs up. I'm going to go with thumbs up. I want everybody to remember tomorrow. It is Lance Archer at 12:30. VIP tickets are still available. And Rhino, you know, they can stand around the ring. They can stand behind, well, probably not around the ring, but around the chairs and everything. Standing room only. This is $5. Standing room only. That's what we want. We want a huge crowd, and you'll get the VIP experience, and you'll also see, well, you won't get the VIP, but you can watch the matches for $5. $5, buddy.
BT.
Yes, sir.
You know what I forgot to put on my missus?
Oh, what?
Action Jackson. He stole my glasses.
Ah, come on.
He stole my glasses, BT. You know he did. Man. He watches the podcast. He watches. He's got a Patreon. He's on there on scspod.club, patreon.com/shootingtheshiznit. He subscribed, just like everyone should be, and he stole my glasses, BT.
That's what he did. That's what he did.
That's what he did. And my juice. First it was my juice, then it was my glasses. Man,
JB's been excited today. I think maybe he might have had too much juice before we got
Not at all. Not at all. I'm only telling it as it is.
As you guys know, we're here 1 p.m. every Saturday. Same bad time, same bad channel. On the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there tomorrow. Be there. $5, guys. $5. Be there. And as JB knows, I love my mama.
Me too.